Hey, what's up, man? I'm standing out under this very hippie-like tree. I'm telling y'all now that what you're doing to me is insane! It's fucking insane! You know why? Fucking why? So this one person decided to unsubscribe to a valiant person like me. Like me. And you know what I say to that? Forget him. Get him. Right. I'm underneath this tree today just to show y'all that I don't give a fuck. So much that I'm actually climbing this tree. Climbing it real good. Shit. Ugh. Yeah, but that was funny to you. It was a good exercise for me. And guess what? I don't care. You unsubscribe from my fucking channel. You unsubscribe like forever and never come back. I don't care. But you know what? Don't ever say that I'm jealous. I'm not jealous of any other of my friends' YouTube channel making more subscribers than me. You know why? Because I make different content from them. They make specific content for what they like. And I make specific content for what I like. You get that? Sure you do now. Shit. But anyway, I'm gonna let you off the hook. I'm gonna take you off of my tripod. Yeah. Just like that. I'm taking you around through this forest. I think I'm letting you look at me right now. I'm not sure if it's properly positioned, but I know we are walking around this great big forest. Do you see it? Do you see it, dudes? You see it, brothers and sisters? This place is awesome. This is a great forest. On the other side, there's more trees. There's a lot more trees on that side than over here. Yeah. I like being around trees because they're so peaceful. Unlike people, you just want to fucking like get up in your face all every day. I love trees. Trees are awesome. Now people can be cool too. I know a lot of you are going to be saying, oh, if you love the trees so much, why would you fuck them? Well, because I'm not attracted to them in that sense. And also, I think of trees as good friends. But what about your friends who are humans? Well, I care about them some bit. I care about them like how I care about cereal when I pour it in my bowl in the first day in the morning. And you know what? I care about my human friends. But what I don't care about is how well they are doing on YouTube. Because I'm also doing well too. And I mean, if it wasn't for some of my friends, I wouldn't have got to like 8 subscribers in the first place. But then some person unsubscribed. And I wanted to know what I did wrong. What did I do wrong? Essentially, was there content you didn't like? How can I improve? That kind of stuff. But you know what? I guess I'm not going to get an answer out of you. No. No siree. And now I've got that off my chest, let's tackle this one topic that I've been seeing spewed out a bunch of times by fucking apologists. And to do that, I'm gonna have to go all the way home to get it. No, I'm just pulling your fucking buttons at this fucking moment. What I am gonna do is do this rest of this video in this forest. This forest right here. See it? See the beauty of it? It's nice, huh? I mean, it used to be not nicer before they did construction here. It's not beautiful over there, over the trail. I mean, there's a lake, and then over is more trees. And you know what? I think I might do this video over there. And so to do that, we're gonna have to do jump cuts. Hooray! More jump cuts! Because I know how you people love jump cuts. Actually, I know you guys hate it, so that's why I'm doing this anyway. And I fucked up my sentence, so I don't give a fuck. Let's go to the other side, bitches. Here it is now, boys. The other side of the mountain. I was here the first place, bitches, so you already saw me. I mean, I wanted to move over here. So, let's delve into it, shall we? Alright then. What I was about to talk about was this. A lot of dumb ass theists. Fix the fucking camera. Sec. Better. Tilted on its side, but better. A lot of dumbass theists will come with this stupid answer once in a while. Like, they think they know a lot more than us atheists, but they really don't. And they're just making shit up. Everybody knew that. But this is something that's really fucking stupid that they've been saying. I mean, I've been hearing them say lately. And fucking hell. Ah. I know it's a lot harder to see me like this, mostly because in my other videos I have like a mirror behind there, which I could see my face, and I could see what the camera was looking at in the first place, so it made it easier for me to make videos. But now I have to like make sure it's focused on me at all times. It's hard doing videos by yourself. Yeah, but anyway, I wanted to delve into this. Basically, their answer to this is when you say one character from their mythology happens to be not real. Ooh, spoilers! It's not real. Not real. Consideringly, this character has been used in all three of the most important religious texts throughout history. One being the Tanakh, which the Jews use, or the Torah. I mean, I think some sects use either or, like the Torah or the Tanakh. The Tanakh just has all their stories compiled into one book. The Torah is basically just a fucking big ass scroll. And then there is the second one, which we all know in the first world and throughout the world in general, which is called the Bible, the Bible, the book of bullshit. Yep, it is the book of bullshit, which a lot of people seem to believe that bullshit, but as long as they don't act on it, I'm okay with it. And the third one happens to be one that's in the news lately and has always been fucking up the whole fucking world for all of us, and that happens to be Islam. Islam, you know, Islam. Allahu Akbar, those motherfuckers. Yeah, but anyway. Oh shit, man. I thought that was a fucking squirrel there. But anyways, This is the mythical character which they seem to all fucking converge and agree, I mean not agree, but think, believe he existed. You know who he is? Well, I'll tell ya. Parting the Red Sea is a hint. Moses, motherfucker. Moses. That is the character which they all three of them believe existed. But modern archaeology and history don't agree with you. Well, you see here, a lot of Christians will, and a lot of Muslims and Jews will say this. Whenever you accuse Moses of not being real, they would say this: oh, we know he existed because we have coins of Moses. Yes, they will actually emphasize the word coins when they're actually talking to you about the coins of Moses. We have coins of Moses. Coins, 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 coins! But in reality, we don't have any of those coins. In reality, we have zero evidence that he existed at all. And modern historians and archaeologists already agree that he never really existed in the first place. It was like a character who was copied off of this other guy named Archeton, who led this if you call it an exodus out of Egypt, with a bunch of his followers who made this monotheistic religion worshipping the god Aten. And basically the pharaoh didn't like that, and basically he banished them. Basically he didn't fucking kill them off or enslave anyone. He didn't enslave any Jews. There's no evidence that the king of Egypt enslaved any Jews at all. But it does show evidence of this guy named Archeton, who led all of his followers out of Egypt and into Israel. Now known as Israel, but it might have been known as Palestine in the past. But anyway, that is the real Moses, if you think about it. Well, if you don't think about it, but that is who they're actually talking about. He never really existed. He was basically a character based on a real man, like Santa Claus, based on a real man, but never fucking existed. But anyway, they say that they have coins that he existed. They specifically have coins. That's how we know he existed. Let me say this to you guys. That is bullshit. They have none. And by the way, guess what also we have coins of? We have coins of Hercules. We have coins of fucking like Achilles. We have coins of Medusa, all from ancient Greece. Does that mean they were real people? Of course not. Of course not. Ancient people like to put mythical characters on their currency because it gave them a sense of familiarity with the region. Do you understand that, motherfuckers? Do you understand that ancient people put ancient like mythological creatures within everything they did just to give themselves a sense of familiarity, like, well, I should put this down. Well, when people go by, they know that we're still in Greece. We still have our quote-unquote mythology around, our culture around, our like tradition around, just to make sure, just to let people know that they are still in ancient Greece. But guess what? Those times are over. They're gone. And we know now from archaeological evidence and historical evidence that those characters never existed. They were completely false, mythological, fictional, never existed. Never fucking existed. But anyways, man. These guys are so dumb. They will even go towards that level of stupidity. They will even delve down to that level of dumbassery. Basically, they have no evidence, so let's do something. Let's forge evidence. Now, What I'm saying here is this. There's no evidence for Moses at all. There's no evidence within the Egyptian records. There's no evidence within like coins, tablets, but there is evidence for Archaton, and Archaton was basically used as like an inspiration for Moses. Oh, why would they use like an Egyptian? Why not? Why fucking not? Ancient people took influence from all these different types of people in that age, so why not just take influence from him and make another character out of it? And also, the character Moses was kind of used as an anti-Egyptian settlement back in the day to make the ancient Egyptians seem like bad guys, and to actually encourage ancient Israelites to like hate the fucking Egyptians for no fucking reason, like just because, oh, they enslaved our people. They never enslaved you guys. You guys were never enslaved. You guys were never enslaved. Nowhere in the Egyptian record does it say. Nowhere in the fucking Hebrew record does it say. Nowhere in any record whatsoever says that you were fucking enslaved. And you're gonna bring up a storybook as your evidence? That's like me bringing up the Iliad or the Odyssey as evidence for the fucking Trojan War. The Trojan War never fucking happened. It's complete myth. It falls under the section of myth, just like the entire Old Testament. So if the Old Testament is myth, guess what the New Testament and the Quran are? They're also myth too. They are myths made up by ancient men who didn't understand why it rained, why people had seizures, or what was on top of Mount Olympus. They just didn't, so they just didn't understand, and so they made up a bunch of stuff just so they could somehow understand like what was happening in their natural world. Theology is basically convincing dumbasses into accepting like all this natural stuff that's already been explained by science and trying to putting it in baby words just so dumbasses will be convinced that science is true and accurate. When reality is, it destroys their entire belief system entirely. So, they are complete bullshit. Now, I just want to point out one thing. We do have like coins from the Spilling Hoard, which is a place that has like all these coins that are from, but not from Moses' time. They have quote unquote coins of Moses, but they weren't from Moses' time. That area, they use their own like mythological characters just to give them a sense of familiarity, and it's sad that they actually have to forge evidence while us atheists are just waiting for them to produce it, and then we find out they forged the evidence, call them out on their bullshit, and they're like, oh no, you're denying evidence. No, we're not. We just looked at it critically and we found out it's bullshit. Haven't you heard of the scientific method? Things are tested and tested over and over again for accuracy, and once we can't do it anymore, and it's proved to be true or false every time, then we accept it as true or false. That is the scientific method, and your evidence, which isn't evidence, doesn't stand up to scrutiny with the scientific method or the historical method, any which less. And it's just sad you're going towards that level of fucking stupidity just to fucking smear atheists. It's sad. But on an ending note, I just want to state this. I hope you liked this video, and for all those people, I mean that one person, which is my fucking friend, who said, oh boo-hoo, you're jealous of my subscriber count. I'm not jealous of your subscriber count. I was just worried about my subscriber count because it went down by 1 subscriber, and I just wanted to know what I did wrong. But you know what? I don't really give a fuck anymore, you know why, this channel was mostly for me, not for them. And basically, honestly, I'm not going to ask that question anymore. If I do lose subscribers, then I lose subscribers. There's basically no other reason to state that. And I had to beg the question, like, there's no other, if I lose subscribers, then I lose subscribers. Had to beg that question of why I lost the subscribers in the first place, because I don't know why I lost in the first place. All I know is that I lost a subscriber. But you know what? I don't care if I lost any subscribers. All I care about, basically, is just doing this because I enjoy it. I'm doing this channel because I enjoy it, and because I love it. I love talking about atheism. Atheism is fucking awesome. Atheism is fantastic. And you know, I'm going to try and stay on atheism more often. I will be talking about social justice and that kind of stuff, mostly because I've came across it in my life just recently. I mean, not just recently, I knew it was always fucking there. And I have talked about it with my friends a lot. But basically, I got bored of it, and now I'm starting to get like more into it again. And so I might be talking about that a lot more on this channel. But anyways, this is your boy Valiant Atheist, who has this dirty thing right here because I had to kneel down right in front of this fucking camera. But anyway, this is your Valiant Atheist saying, stay valiant, my friends. And just in case you didn't see that, I'm going to go closer towards you, and I'm going to kneel down, and I'm going to say, stay valiant, my brothers and sisters, and people alike.